Welcome back from an ad break. As mentioned, we are focusing on human resources function. Specifically, we'll be focusing on the salary determination methods and the fringe benefits. For now, we'll be looking at the salary determination. Right, what are those salary determination methods that we'll be looking at? We've got two salary determination methods, which is piecemeal and time-related method. Right, the first one, piecemeal. What is piecemeal salary determination? With piecemeal, it says here workers are paid according to the number of items or units that have been produced. Very important. We are looking at the items and the units. So how many products have you produced? So let's say we are producing what? Let's say boxes maybe. So you're going to be paid according to the number of the units or the items or the boxes in this case that you've produced. Maybe let's say per unit you're getting, or per box or whatever, or per item you're getting 50 rand. So per day you are expected maybe to have at least 5 boxes of 5 items. So that 50 rand is going to be multiplied by 5 boxes, and then that we call piecemeal. You are being paid. It's not about the time that you started at 6 and then you ended at 10. No, but your payment will be based on what you have produced on that day. So workers are not remunerated for the number of hours worked, regardless of how long it takes to make those items. All right, so this is mostly used in factories, particularly in the textile or technology industries. Right, so this is basically the opposite of the time related. As you've seen here in this bullet here, they said you are not remunerated for the number of hours, but with time related, as the word says, time. So with time, workers are paid for the amount of time they spend at work. So if you are spending, like, let's say you're supposed to be at work for 45 hours per week, you are told that per hour you are going to rate how much. Say, for example, per hour you're getting 100 rands. I'm just giving you an example. So per day, let's say you are working 8 hours, and then 8 hours, remember with the BCA it says 45 hours. So if it's 8 hours a day, then 8 hours, maybe you're going to work for 6 days. So if a day is 100 rand, that would be 800 rand per day, basically, because you're going to say 100 rand times 8. Obviously, that would be subjected to tax and all those things. However, you just need to know that per hour, this is how much you are rating. You're being paid according to the amount of time that you've spent at work. It says here, workers with the same qualifications are paid on salary scales regardless of the amount of work done. So many private and public sector businesses, they use this method. I hope you can see here it's private and public sectors, they use this method, whereas with the piecemeal, it's normally what? The textile or the technology industries that use that method. Now we move from the salary determination, we go to the, right, this is just a picture of the salary determination methods. There are only 2. Now, there's a link between the salary determination and the BCA. What is the BCA? The Basic Conditions of Employment Act. That is the legislation. So what is the link? Remember, we are being guided, as the employer, you are being guided by the BCA with regards to how much you're supposed to pay and pay the salaries and all that. Remember, the BCA speaks about the contract, and that contract, the salaries needs to be stated clearly. How much is that you're going to pay the employees? Right, so BCA outlines the legalities such as the employment contract, which may affect salary determination. I just mentioned that just now with regards to the number of hours and all that. Right, so payment of salaries should be based on whether the employee is permanent or employed on a fixed contract. Now, what is a fixed contract? Maybe you are being given a contract that say you're going to start on the 1st of January up until the 31st of December. So that is a fixed contract. And then permanent, you don't have to renew any contract. So you're being employed on a permanent basis. So unlike a fixed contract, in December the 31st, the contract expires. So maybe you might have to renew it. That's if the employer wants to renew it. So now the payment of the salary is based on now the nature of employment. This is the nature of employment. So we are guided by the BCA again. Right, the BCA sets out the conditions that ensure fair labor and human resource practices. Very important. Remember, I said this serves as a guidance. As the employer, you don't just wake up in the morning and pay out salaries the way you wish. You are guided by the basic conditions of Employment Act. Right, according to the BCA, I hope you can see we keep on referring to the BCA, hence I said this serves as a what? As a guide. According to the BCA, businesses may use different remuneration methods to pay their employees. Again, now, what are those two remuneration methods? Don't forget, we've got your piecemeal and your time-related method. So, according to the BCA, businesses may use different remuneration methods. It is totally up to us as a business, or it depends on the nature of the business that we have. All right. So now we will go on to our quick ad break, and then when we come back, we are continuing with our lesson. I'll see you just now.